Living in Kansas, we get our share of storms. Some aren't too bad, some are a little bit worse. The one that took my roof was probably one of the worst we've ever seen. The storm was bad because there was a lot of hail, a lot of big hail, and it came down pretty consistently for over probably 15-20 minutes. Prior to the roof that is on the house now, we had a wood shake roof that was put on probably 16-17 years ago. The old roof looked like it had been on the house 16 or 17 years. It was starting to show wear, cracks. We weren't really having any leak problems, but definitely getting to the end of its lifespan. I had already talked to the insurance adjuster, and I'd had one other roofer come out and look at the roof, and I got a letter from 3D Construction that talked about exactly the situation we were in, which was we had a shake roof with some damage. Insurance wasn't really willing to total it, but yet I had apprehension about how you could get on the roof and fix spots in an old shake roof and not the whole thing, so that's when I contacted Randy. Chose not to put on another shake roof because of many reasons: fire danger, and they're also kind of a good habitation area for insects and small animals. The roof we chose for installation on the house is a composite shingle. It's a 50-year shingle that is impact resistant and saves us quite a bit on homeowners insurance, probably 30% or more. My expectations going into the project were to have the guys show up in the morning, get started, and I'd been told that they would probably complete it in one day, so I was expecting to get home and have the roof complete and the yard cleaned back up, and that's what I found. This is actually the second roof that 3D has put on our house in the last, 4 or 5 months. The first roof, shortly after the storm last fall, the shingles appeared not to be quite what they should have been, and the roof was put on, and the manufacturer asked that we wait a few weeks for it to possibly settle down, lay down better. Randy contacted him, let him know that things weren't happening. After the time period was up that they asked us to wait, I followed up with them, and we had a cash settlement, and I've gone with a different roof.
Now, the first roof we put on for Mr. Heide had a manufacturer's defect that prevented it from laying down properly. We noticed it immediately, and we called the manufacturer and made him aware of it. Mr. Heide called us about 30 days later. We told him we were on it already, and they asked us to wait 3 months, so we waited 3 months. They agreed to pay for him a new roof in terms of the cash settlement, and we put a new roof on his house again.
Even though the first roof had some problems, I was pretty much convinced that it was a materials issue and not an installation issue, so I had no problem going back with 3D. I don't really have anything to compare 3D construction to because I've never done a construction project of this magnitude in the past. But I have no reason not to say that they haven't done a great job, and I'm very happy with their product. So I have no reservation about recommending 3D construction to anybody. They've done several homes right around us. I recommended them to my brother, and they did his home also. We're happy with the work they've done. I'm happy to have the composite roof on the house and be rid of the shakes, and so it's been a good experience.